I'm Brian, and that's Jeremy, and every week on PSVR,
This week,
we take a look at the new VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
we gather up all the videos we could find, all the descriptions we can plagiarize, and we condense them down into the short video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, updates, DLC, or new game announcements.
So without further ado, here's PSVR This Week.
No! Ow! Ow!
Throw Anything was scheduled to launch last week, but Thursday came and went with nothing. But as they say, the second time's a charm, and now it's slated with a new release date of this Thursday, the 6th. So get ready to grab your guns, destroy your furniture, and throw anything you can find to take down the hordes of zombies headed your way. Fully destructible environments and a slew of bosses might just make Throw Anything one worth keeping an eye on.
Danger.
The laptop location is compromised. Protect it at all costs.
Alright, they're breaching. Moving in. I got gunfire.
It's safe to say that Firewall 0 Hour is about to get stormed by a ton of new gamers this month, considering that, starting on February 4th, it'll be free for all PlayStation Plus subscribers. For all you newcomers, don't worry, Firewall does support the DualShock 4, but for the best possible experience, you should consider hunting down the PlayStation Aim controller. And for all current Firewall owners, you'll be happy to know that the new map known as the Oil Rig is also headed our way on the 4th. It's a pretty great week to be a contractor.
Alright, let's get in position for breach. Oh, watch out! Smoke! Left side!
I feel like we've been talking about mono wheels for years, which makes sense considering it's been in development since early 2016. And when we announced its cancellation early last month, it felt like a huge loss for all of us looking forward to a futuristic Mad Max and Road Rash inspired VR racer. But luckily there's still hope. This week we got word from developers Imagination Studios that they're back at work on the project and doing their best to bring it to PlayStation VR. No word on a release date quite yet, but I have to say that this new footage is looking pretty good. With a lackluster start to 2020, it was easy for Shadow Legend to become our first must-have PSVR game of the year. But really, Shadow Legend is simply stunning. The environments look incredible, there's combat, exploration, and just a ton of immersive things to do that pull you into the world of Inaria. And this week, courtesy of our friends over at Vitruvius VR, we have 4 Shadow Legend keys to give away, 2 European and 2 North American. So how do you enter? Just leave your PSN name and the region you live in the comments below, and we'll choose 4 winners at random on this week's episode of PSVR Gamescast Live that airs every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Multiple entries will be disqualified. Time is an illusion. Time is what you make of it. Imagine a VR game where you travel through time, but when returning home to the year 2084, something goes horribly wrong and you find yourself stuck in the 1980s or 1990s, overcoming rogue elements trying to enforce their own agendas. Welcome to Tempus 84, an immersive, nostalgic VR world with single player and multiplayer in mind. Keep in mind that the footage here is pre-alpha and will likely be greatly improved by the final build.
Welcome, test subject. You have been selected from a long list of well-qualified participants for the Tempus 84 project.
We've sent probes into the future at varying points to get readings and insight on future events, but you're the first living person to do this. The Earth will experience a major cosmic disaster, and we need you to gather as much information as possible. Initiating time leap.
And remember, the only way to enjoy new technology is to first play with it.
Remember, your mission is to research and observe.
Good luck, candidate. We're counting on you.
If you would please, take the stairs to the left and meet with Dr. Bell in the auditorium for orientation.
Hello, candidate. Please, I have so much to inform you on.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to keep you up to date on all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR This Week.